Welcome Top 10 News Channel. Today we will talk about Top 5 Things that will shatter your perception of reality. You now is not you then, at least in a physical sense, as a rather large collection of water, skin, teeth, bones, fat, blood, tissue, and atoms. Most of the material that made up you, even 10 years ago, is not the material you are largely composed of now. For one, almost all the atoms and molecules you were born with no longer course through your body. An estimated 98% are renewed each year. Biologically, you are constantly shedding your skin. It is replaced with new cells every 35 days, your fat cells, your hair, and even your bones. It is said that every 10 years, the adult skeleton is mostly replaced. Very few things remain with you from cradle to grave. Adult teeth and neurons are exceptions. But as Steve Grant poetically said, our bodies are in constant flux. We are not the stuff of which we are made. We are a self-maintaining pattern in a constantly changing substrate. Please like and subscribe button. Number 4. Everything you see is mostly not theory. Everything you can see, touch, taste, or feel is made of atoms, infinitesimally small building blocks that comprise the entirety of our physical universe. The chair you are sitting on and the laptop or phone you are using to access the World Wide Web are a collection of billions, sometimes trillions, of these so-called atoms. The catch? Each of those atoms is 99% empty space. But we don't mean empty in the conventional sense, as in devoid of anything. Instead, the empty space contains an interesting soup of subatomic particles. Some particles, protons and neutrons, are contained in the meat of the atom, called the nucleus. It is exceptionally tiny compared to the emptiness of the atom. The nucleus of an atom can be likened to a fly buzzing about a football field, where the football field is the actual atom. If we were to remove the empty space from the atom, the entire mass of the human race, over 7 billion of us, could be contained within a sphere approximately the size of a sugar cube. Please like and subscribe button. Number 3. You aren't sitting, you are technically hovering. Naturally, the next question many of you will ask after the atom revelation is, if atoms are mostly empty, how is it that we don't fall directly through them? The answer to this question is a bit complex. But to put it simply, you and everything around you are levitating on an electrostatic field that permeates the universe. 8. As mentioned in the last entry, the nucleus of an atom is surrounded by an electron shell, called an electron cloud. When atoms comprised of the same constituent parts with a shared charge come close to one another, they repel each other. As such, this repulsion prevents us from ever really being able to touch anything. Number 2. Observing something can change the outcome. Please like and subscribe button. One of the hallmarks of quantum physics, a branch of physics dealing with the interactions of particles on a microscale, is known as the observer effect. At this level, particles are known to behave extremely bizarrely. So, what is the observer effect? It was initially discovered as scientists were observing a beam of electrons in a quantum system. They found that the mere act of watching the event unfold inherently changed the behavior of the particles in question. Instead of behaving as particles, the electrons broke down and began acting as a wave. Interestingly, they have properties of both. This does have real-world applications. Noted physicist Lawrence Krauss has speculated that the act of observing dark energy, the mysterious force responsible for the accelerating expansion of the universe, could prevent the substance from decaying, causing it to remain unstable. This quantum Zeno effect reduces the universe's lifespan considerably. Please like and subscribe button. Number 1. Free will is probably an illusion. All of us have made a questionable choice, or 100 of them, over the course of our lives. Thankfully, most of us are equipped with the ability to learn from our mistakes and to avoid making the same blunders in the future. One might think this is cause and effect. you get in trouble for making a bad choice, so you don't make it again. However, as we've seen with Hollywood, it is difficult to break free from this cycle. Most of this comes down to free will. Green or purple? You decide. Hate country music? Don't listen to it. Want to believe in unfounded conspiracy theories? Get out your tinfoil hat. Now, what if we told you that the choices you make, the good, bad, ugly, and stupid, no matter how minuscule, the notion actually choices to our physical world. Instead, they believe they're merely the result of a series of chemical when you are faced with a choice. Environmental factors between three doors. You think you have a choice when, in fact, your biochemistry chooses for you. A huge debate is being aware that you have multiple doors to choose from does not mean that you consciously get to make the choice. With that said, don't go robbing a lemonade stand thinking that the courts will buy the free will is an illusion tactic. That is, unless you are prepared to have said lemon squeezed into your eyeballs. So, in closing, reality itself is not much more realistic than reality television shows are. Our reality is just as subjective, maybe even more so, as personal tastes in music, food, and entertainment are. That won't change soon because each individual is equipped with a unique set of variables, with vision and hearing, especially. If that doesn't make you question everything, we don't know what could. 10 tiny things that affect the way you see the world about the author. Jaime devotes every spare moment of her time toward writing for various science organizations online. However, the field of astrophysics is where her heart lies. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe button.